Hello YouTube, this is Kisa back with another video, and I thought it'd be fun to talk about my yard. It's a little chilly right now. It's like I don't know, maybe 60s, maybe 62 degrees, 63. I don't know. Ooh, when the sun is shining, it feels like it could be, I don't know, 68. But you know how we are in Washington. We get a little bit of sunshine. We are happy. We be trying to floss like it's summertime, even though it's not. But there's sun out, and people are like, oh, I can't go to work today. We don't get sun that often, so you know, we're just like, when we get that sun, it's like, I don't think I'm going to work today. But anyway, this is my backyard. See if I could get you to look at a little pond. There's not much going on in the pond right now. I got water lilies down here, and I don't know if you can see them. They're kind of like, there they are. They're down there in that water. But anyway, the water lilies will start growing in about mid-May, June. I'll start seeing more of them, and then I will come back out here and show you. Oh, there, got something in my mouth. I'll come back here and show you the progress of my pond. Right now it's looking a little bare, but I'm ready to get some fish, you know. For the most part, I need to clean it a little more, but I mean, it's actually doing pretty good at this moment. And then we got over here, we got, can you see, we got some vines growing over there, and some roses. When I'm growing some of these plants, you know, I like to see if I can get it in there. I got roses growing, and I like to grow like two things. So the roses will come up first, you know, and then they'll do their bloom, and then these right here is like this purple clematis that I have, and I will again film that when those start blooming. But it's like one or the other is blooming. Right now all you got is your rhodies, and the first thing that actually blooms that's really, really fun, it sucks that it comes and goes really fast, but I think I can get you a good shot, is my peonies. My peonies, this is a peony tree, Japanese peony tree, and they're kind of rare. And this one here is I want to say about 10 years old. No, I gotta take that back. This Japanese peony tree, I had this before I even had kids, and my son is 14, so I'm gonna say this is probably about 17-year-old plant right here. Yeah, this Japanese peony tree is a 17-year-old plant that I've had for about 17 years, I'd say. And when I bought it, it was just a little bare root with a little twig to it, you know, not very much going on. And then 17 years later, this is it. Now this peony tree will grow way before everything else is. Like, as you can see, I have some rhodies, and we all know rhododendrons, they're everywhere in Washington State. But I think it's our Washington plant. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Rhododendrons and azaleas. Now, this rhodie, when you see this blooming, you know that spring is here. And these peony trees, not peonies, but peony trees, and they're huge. Look at my hand. See my hand? And see how big this peony tree is? It's huge. I hope you can see it. I hope it's in this shot. Anyway, And then this is kind of what they look like when they first right in here. When they're first blooming, this is what they look like. This little tiny one. Hopefully you can see it. And then they get to be about this size. And then they go to them, and then they turn colors, and they go to this color, which is like a multicolor. It kind of looks like a candy cane. And then like this is kind of how it looks when it's starting to turn colors, and then this is what it looks like when it's in full bloom. And the older it gets, the more red it gets, red and white, more candy cane like, and then it's ready to go. Like this one is probably ready to go soon. This one right here. And there's full of blooms on the peony tree right now. And I love the peony tree. They're my favorite. But let me see if I can turn it this way. Okay, back to me. Back to me. I love the peony tree, but it doesn't last long. And it comes in such early time that you don't, it'll sneak up on you and then they're gone. And it's like, oh man, it's May right now. And that's kind of how the peony tree is. And it happens so quick that sometimes I forget to even do cut flowers and bring them in the house, because I'll look up and they're gone. But man, when they bloom, it's massive. I'll take it back to them so you can see them. They are a showstopper for sure. Peony trees. Really, really pretty. They're just like your peonies that you see in the summertime. The only thing is these ones come up really, really early. Really early in the game. And you know spring is on its way when you start seeing them. And it is, it is so sad when they're gone. I love them. If I'd have known better, I would have got more of those. I bought those at a home and garden show, and I looked and I was like, oh, I like peonies. They said, oh, you got to get them. It's a peony tree, and it'll take about 5 years to grow. And I was like, I usually like things like that. That's why I usually mess with like annuals and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I brought it home, I moved it around a bunch of times, but I finally put it over there by the pond. And then every year it's getting bigger and bigger. As you see, I got a chair propped up. This probably even would be bigger if that chair wasn't propped up on it. See, I'll show you. I mean, it's just gigantic. It really is. It is such a showstopper. Peony tree. Are you showing it? Yeah. See, I got that stupid chair in the way, and I don't know. But anyway, I would have got way more if I was really thinking. I would have got way more than just those. Those ones are such a showstopper. Okay, and then let's see what else is blooming in the yard right now. Another favorite one that's blooming that doesn't stay very long, but when it comes, you know spring is on its way, and it smells so good, would be my lilacs. Lilacs! Can you get them? Look, she's just dancing. She's dancing, she's showing off. Look at you. You just know you are the queen of the yard, aren't you? Look at that. What a beauty. Lilacs. My lilacs. Funny story about these is this tree was in my neighbor's yard. And when I first bought this home, I didn't know anything about gardening. But the suckers, or whatever you call them, would keep going into my yard. And then I would, cut them back and try to keep them, out of my yard because they were coming from her yard. And I kept trying to, get rid of them. And then one time I was like, oh, they're so pretty. I'm just going to leave them alone because I seen how they looked in her yard. And I said, I'm just going to leave them alone and let them do stop fighting it. Just let them do their thing. And now I got the full tree and she cut hers off. She cut her tree off. So now I got the lilacs in my yard. Hers is starting to grow back because she just never, kept up with that, kind of like what I did in the beginning. And so now I have a full-on tree, and this used to be just the suckers coming up on my end, and now you can see, turning around, I got a trunk here. Like, look at this. This is a tree. It's hard to believe this came from her yard, and it's hard to believe that it was just like, it was kind of like something like this. It just was, something I could, pull up, and I just got tired of pulling it up, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna let it do its thing. And now I got the lilacs. Again, the lilacs don't last too long. They do their thing, and then they're gone. But yeah. There they are. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Yeah. Those are the lilacs. And so right now the peonies are blooming and the lilacs are blooming. And let's see what else is showstoppers right now. Oh, I got another one that's a little bit of a showstopper right now. A little bit of a weed to me, but Vica. They got these purple little flowers that are coming right now. This will bloom pretty much till, well, the bloomings will be here till fall, but the Vica is always here. Again, this was one of those plants I had, and I kept trying to pull it up, and then one time I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna let this do its thing. So yeah, there you go. And I've had the Vica for about, oh gosh, 20 years too. So I just let it do its thing in this area. I don't let it just take over my yard. But as long as it does its thing, I can cut it back from the ground. And when I cut it back from the ground, it just grows back. And then I also got some hops right here. This is what you make beer out of, these hops. I just like the vine, because when I was looking for vines and stuff, I was like, I gotta find something that can grow really quick. And they said, oh, if you get some hops, they grow like 20 feet long in 1 year. And I was like, oh, okay, that's the kind of vine I want to get with. And it's not too crazy. The only thing is they got these little nettle things right here that are these little nettles. I don't know if you can see them. Let's see, these little nettles, they really, if you rub on them, you get these hives. They go away, but you get hives, and it's like, oh man, those nettles really got me. So I try to avoid those hops, because I don't want to get all scratched up and everything. And then you're probably wondering, what is this thing she's got? This is an arbor bed. I named it arbor bed. Basically what it is, it's a frame at IKEA that I bought, again, over 20 years ago. So anyway, yeah, it's a frame. It's made out of metal. It's pretty sturdy. And you climb up on top. Oop, my bad. I'll just stick that over there. You climb up on top, and as you see, there's a little seating area in here. I don't have it all laid out right now, but that's kind of what I do. I'll get some pillows up here, and it'll be like a little camping area. I used to sit up here all the time. I really don't even sit up here anymore. But this arbor bed, it's got plants and stuff growing on it, so it's like at this point I can't really get rid of it, because it's got all this other stuff that's intertwined into it. And then down below there's a little seating area that I got down here. So yeah, this is oh, that's just a piece. I thought that was a, oh my god, I thought that was a caterpillar. It felt weird when I touched it. Speaking of caterpillars, I haven't seen caterpillar in a long time. But anyway, it's got roses and some more lilacs. I gotta cut these back. That's the thing. You gotta cut things back so it could, not take over. So I do need to get in here and cut that stuff back. But I got rose bushes all up in here, all up entwined up in my arbor bed. And what else I got? I got some vines all up in here, and then I also have like right here a grapevine. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, oh gosh, I'm having a hard time with my camera. But anyway, I got grapevines all up in there, and then a rose bush that's intertwined, and lilac. So the arbor bed is going to stay. Yeah, it's going to stay because it just seems like it's part of the house. People walk by and they go, "Why you got a bed outside?" Why you got a bed outside? It's like, why not? You need a place to nap. Why not have one? And I mean, yeah, I don't know. It might be a little extreme for people, but I mean, I'm all about the luxury and napping and chilling and just having fun. So if I could throw a little relaxation outside and comfort and all that, I'm gonna do it. You better believe it, I'm gonna do it. So yeah, I think what I'll probably do this year is probably put some lights and some cascade, some plants. Sometimes I take plants and cascade down, and then put some kind of like candle lights up in there, and then like, you know, make it more private and fun and comfortable up there. And as you can see, it's like, yeah, it is so much stuff up in here. It'd be really kind of hard to get rid of anyway, and I don't really want to try to get rid of it. And let's see if you can see the lilacs a little further up there. Yeah, I guess you can. There you go. I really like this camera holder. I gotta get used to it, but it's working. Okay, so yeah. And we also have this. This is my tea room. Everything is in the tea room. You're gonna be like, man, she is always showing the tea room. Yes, I'm so proud of it. I will. You got your little fireplace right there, of course, and your pillows and all your good stuff. Your candles, your decoration things, your fertilizers down here, and pretty much everything that I can use for my yard. I might tuck it up in here instead of having to put it in the shed, you know, and so I can get to it more better. And then I got a little seating area here where I just sit down and I chill. Let's bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. That might be a little too low. Okay, and so this is a little area right here where I sit down and I just relax. So there's lots to do in the yard, and there's lots to talk about, and gardening is my passion. I love to garden. I love to start stuff and kind of see the whole process of it growing and be harvesting it, whether it be plants like flower plants that I can cut and bring into the house, or I don't know, just enjoying beautifying the yard. I really love that. Let me see if I can just bring this up a little more. Okay, so yeah, that's just kind of my introduction. I got lots to show, but not too much is really growing right now. There's still things that are peeking out of the yard that are fun, but everything will start pretty much coming in mid-May. We're a little off in the season right now because I don't know, Seattle hasn't just warming up. We've been getting plenty of rain and stuff, but stuff's not really perking right now, so I don't really got a whole lot going on. Or maybe I do and I just don't think I do. There's always much to see in the yard, and yeah, this is the area where I like to have my little coffee and my little tea and all that kind of stuff and just chill out, and maybe even start a little fire in here, and just relax. See my little Frida pillow? I just love these pillows. Oh, they're so colorful, vibrant. Got a little bohemian feel in this room right now. If you can kind of see. I got all these little heads and stuff in here. And then I got this little furry, pillow. I had this furry pillow for a long time. I think I got it at Ross or something, and I can never find any more. I know they're out there, but yeah. If you've seen one of these around, like a furry pillow, just comment. If it's like your Target or whatever, just let me know, because I need more of those. I like to use it when like when I'm laying down here, and I can just lay. I can just lay here and relax in my furry pillow. But anyway, let me fix my little setup here. No. But yeah, turn around. Yeah, baby. So anyway, got some dahlias over here that are working out. Oh, come on. I guess it'd be better if I just go down like this. Here they are right here. Dahlias. Excuse me. I don't know what my angles are getting on my nerves. Anyway, I guess I can bring it to you and let you see it. Okay. Dahlias. Here they are. Massive. Thing about dahlias, I love these too, but I haven't been having much luck with them. Oh, come on. These. I haven't had much luck with these because what happens is I put them in the ground and I don't know, they don't seem to go that far for me. Maybe this is probably as big as they get. So now this year I decided to put them in a big pot and let them get really big. See, these ones are not really doing anything right now. I probably should fertilize those. And then transform them and put them, I might just leave them in this thing, or I will transfer them and put them in the yard. Put them in the yard. But I'm gonna watch them this year. Try to get them out. Try to start them a little earlier, and just have them in an area where I can watch them before I take them out to the yard. They usually come like July, August, and September, and they sometimes can go all the way to October. And so I've seen them in other people's yards going that long. And I really like dahlias, but I just never been able to get the knack. So we will see what happens with the dahlias this year. I don't know. I think I'm gonna get lucky, because I actually started some from seed too, and they're actually doing pretty good. And I'm gonna let them sit in the hothouse for a little bit, and then I'm going to I'm gonna see if how those are gonna work. Because anything that's cut flowers, I'm all about that life. I'm all about that life. Cut flowers this year is what it is. I'm gonna set this over here, and I'm gonna take a peek at my little greenhouse over here, and bring them over so you can see. Come on. I promise you I'll get it together with this camera. I promise you. Okay. So, yeah. We got seedlings in here. Every day is a new day when it comes to these seeds. You gotta look at them every day to see what's going on. If they're struggling or if they need more water, and they need water. They need lots of attention. basically, these are what they look like. Ooh. So, oh, you gotta be careful how you, with these seed pods, they get heavy and they will collapse on your butt. Just like this one's did. It will collapse. I think it's because you kind of have to carry it from the bottom. And then here's some more. More. I need to water these guys real quick. Give them a good soaking. See what I'm talking about? Yeah, I'm gonna water these. They need it. So just give a good water. I know you can't see, but you can hear me. I'm watering them, giving them a good drinking. I believe I put some fertilizer in this water, just a little bit, really small doses, and I'll let them sit for a minute. Show you what I did. Let's see if I can bring it on down. Okay. Can you see it? Oh, come on. Can you see it? Anyway, these are the ceilings. Golly. This camera thing is not easy for me. Anyway, they're little ceilings that I just watered. No big deal. And then I also have some more seeds that are doing their thing down here. And there you go. Some more seedlings down there. And here, which probably needs some watering. Let's see. Can you see that? These two things here, and then these down here. I don't know. Those are sunflowers. I don't know. I transplant them and put them in those little pots, the little plastic pots, because they started getting top heavy and real leggy. But, you know, it's pretty early. I might have to do those over, and it's early enough where I can do some sunflowers. I'm not going to be missing out of the game. If I get on and do it right now, I won't have a problem with that. But I need to get on it if I'm going to start more, because I don't think those really worked out. They're getting really leggy. Oh, actually, they're starting to perk up a little bit. They're perking up a little bit. I don't know. I'll show you. Oh, come on. Those right there. Sunflowers. I don't know. They look a little... They don't look like they're going to make it. But I mean, how can sunflowers not make it? And those are those big ones. Anyway, I don't need a whole lot of those, because, come on. You don't need a whole lot of sunflowers. Sunflowers, the big ones probably are my least favorite. But I had some extra seeds, so I said, well, what the heck, I'll start some of those. But I like the ones that you could buy at the store. But those are hybrid, and I will be starting some of those, because I don't want to buy them at the store. I want to grow them myself. So let's just do a quick walk and see if there's anything else. These white toppies are doing really good. White toppy. Let's see if you can see them. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Can you see those? White toppy. Yeah, that's another one that, you know, when you start seeing things grow, and those would be like one of the first things you'll see, along with the rhododendrons and the rhodies, and ooh, my battery is going down. Oh, this thing is gonna stop. I'm gonna have to do another video because my battery is going down. So I'll get back with you again. Thanks for hanging out with me, and please look at my other video, because I'm just going to continue from where I'm at right here. Okay? Thank you.